Yolan True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy. And I know everything looks different and a bit more raw today, but that's absolutely necessary because I'm going to talk about arena combat, which is especially interesting for people below level 40 because they obviously haven't taken part in it. And the only way to do this video was to film the whole time while I was doing arena fights with my group or my squad from my alliance, and I couldn't talk doing that. We were on a voice chat at the same time to coordinate, and so it wasn't possible to film the video as usual at the same time while doing them. So I'm trying to give you some intro using the pad right now, and later on when I'm talking you will see a lot of raw footage I edited together from all the fights we did during our arena fights, and so that you all get a full picture of what's going on. Arena fights you do to get your rewards for the new Terran faction, so you can exchange the points you get. You see I've got 3600 at the moment of the arena emblems, to exchange them here in the first box for Terran reputation, common Terran credits and uncommon Terran credits. That's what I talked about in the faction video already, but that's why you do this arena. There's one thing I might even have messed up in the video on the faction, is that it's not only about your reputation here, but there are some things like Uhura that depend on your arena rank, because those silver 2 and whatever are not those reputation ranks. Those are your arena ranks. And so there are two different kinds of measurements what you can see here. I should be a lackey right now because of the points I collected in the way of the reputation. But I'm working my way up in the arena ranks at the moment. Now while I'm filming I have to stay out of the arena, but it's hard to do both, and 8 hours of arena on a Monday will be hard for me anyway. But nevertheless, that's what you're doing it for, and some things you can buy with the credits because you have the reputation, like Mirror Universe Esri, but for Mirror Universe Uhura, that depends on your arena ranking as well. You can see your arena ranking, by the way, if you click on the normal rankings, go to... Yeah, that's another thing that's happening today since the arena started. It seems to work quite well on a desktop, but it's a nightmare on iPads. Of course, I could do the arena fights, but I had a lot of crashes. I had a lot of bugs. After the arena, I had to restart 3 times to move my ships to our territory defense, because they didn't want to leave my station, and so they definitely have to work on a few things here still. And now it seems that I have to restart the whole thing once again. So now that I have restarted, we can finally talk about the arena itself. The ranking. You go to the normal ranking, and there's the player ranking, and now on top of the list you see the arena rating, and that is your arena rating in your bracket, so to speak. And there I'm 17th now. I was dropping because I didn't take part in a few now because of the filming that I'm doing now, but you see that some of my alliance are doing quite well here. And you also can see it when you go to your alliance, and there click arena. There on the right there's also the ranking part. But here, this is the important part. Here you go to form your squads for the arena. You see we have 2 squads being set up there already. 5 players from your alliance can join in one squad, and as you can see, you cannot only have one squad per alliance, you can have many, as you have people that can form them. You see on the bottom right, create squad, and there you can create one yourself, or if there's only 1 or 5, until 4 or 5 you can join. The one from sub mode is full with 5 or 5, and so nobody can join there. But not everybody can join with everybody. You have to be in a certain level range, and that's decided by the starter of the squad. The one that forms the squad, that clicks the button on the bottom right, is determining who can join. If, for example, let's take the example from our Alliance Discord, thanks Trex. If somebody is level 47 and creates a squad, people from level 40 to level 54 can join that squad. Nobody lower. I mean, level 40 is the lowest anyway, but nobody higher. If a level 64 creates a squad, people from level 57 to level 70 can join. Not 71, because that level doesn't exist, but you get the point. So there's only 7 levels down, 7 levels up that can join the one that started it. And once your squad is full, you are waiting for the game to match you with another squad of the same ranking, but we all start at bronze 3 in this game. You see I'm on my way to bronze 2, but I'm still missing 70 points because we didn't win all our fights today. And that is one of the things that are calculated in your ops levels. The average ops level of your squad is calculated in, your rank in the arenas is calculated in, and it's not always a very even match, but you get the point. Everybody should start at bronze 4, I guess, and so we worked our way up with a team that I did at the time before I started filming again. We almost got to bronze 2, and so that's calculated in as well. And so the more successful you are, the harder your opponents will get. Once they matched you, there is a little time. You will see it here. There's I show it on my screen. Obviously, I will pick that from the raw footage. So a lot of things I say now I don't see. So forgive me with that, because I will put that from the raw footage in here. There's a button down there that you can join the team, or there will be a button on the main screen next to the shop that shows join, and then you can join via that as well. Then you join, go into the arena. There you'll be in an arena system that is outside the arena, so that's kind of your setup system. And from there, you have a little preparation time, and from there you will be able, once the counter reaches 0, you'll be able to fly into the arena. And in the arena, you find hostiles. That's survey ships so far. In the description, Scopely talked about some kind of battleships as well, but I've only seen survey ships there so far. And when you kill those survey ships, you get directives for solo armadas. And for solo armadas, you need to destroy, I guess it was 5 of those survey ships to get the 100 directives for the solo armadas. And if you do successfully do 2 solo armadas, you will be able to do a group armada. So to start a group armada, by defeating the solos, you get directives for the group armadas. And in the end, you have to collect points by fighting those freighters. It's 1 point per freighter. They say 3 points per cruiser. I haven't seen any cruiser, but it could be that you're so tense in fighting. I might see it on my footage as well, but in playing I didn't see it. You get 5 victory points for any opponent player ship. You get 25 victory points for solo arena armadas, and you get 300 victory points for defeating an arena group armada. And that's the biggest thing you can do. But the point is, you will try to stop the other squad that's competing with you to do solo armadas or group armadas. So you will try to destroy their ships that they will not score with solo armadas or group armadas, because you want to win that one. Because only if you win, you get points for your arena ranking, in this case from bronze 3 to bronze 2 for me, as I said earlier. And if you lose a fight, you lose points. I got in the first one, from when I was bronze 4, for every victory I got 100 points. Now at bronze 3 I get 125 points for every victory, but if we lose you get minus 35 points on that level. So that will rise on higher levels, but on my level where I'm currently on, it's you can win either 125 or lose 35. So you do not lose as much as you would win in another one. That's the good news about this. So if you can lose in between and not lose everything you gained in just one victory if you lose another time. So it's not 1-1, and that's good. But you will have to fight there, and you will have to coordinate. I said I couldn't film it as usual while I was playing the arena because we were in a group chat. We were coordinating via our Discord group chat, so that you can really tell the bigger guns where armadas are started, or where you need help because you are hunted as a smaller player. I'm just a measly 59 compared to others of my squad that I played with. And so I, as a weaker one, was only hunting freighters to collect the directives for the solo armadas, and was trying to do solo armadas to get the directives and the points for the solo armadas and directives for the group armadas, and try to avoid the other squads we were fighting because I had much bigger players with me in my group. And that was quite a good way of doing that. And I was destroyed a lot of times still. And when you get destroyed, we got some repair tokens from Scopely as a starting gift for the whole thing. But when you do more than one arena, you will use them up quite quickly if you want to return. And after that, for every ship, you need 2 minutes to repair. It's 2 minutes for free because you're not spending any resources on it, but it takes 2 minutes unless you have those speed up tokens, which I don't have anymore now after a number of arenas. And then you really have to wait. You can only repair one ship at a time, and it takes 2 minutes. The whole fight, and that's the important point about the victory, is taking either 10 minutes or a certain amount of points. Scopely says a certain amount of points. What I saw on in our fights was it was either 1,000 points or 10 minutes. Can be that the number of the points goes up when you reach higher levels in the arena ranking. But Scopely, as said, it's a certain amount of points, so I think it will go up. They didn't say it's always 1,000 points, they said a certain amount of points. So for me, it was 1,000 points or 10 minutes. And whatever happens first will end the arena and you'll be sent back home. The group stays together, your squad stays together and gets new matches all the time, unless somebody leaves the squad. So you can, as we did, play several 10-minute arenas after another with the same squad because nobody left. And so as soon as we're out, they are matching us again. And so now when I'm filming, we're taking a break. The group is not getting matched again because it's not complete anymore and it's now dissolved. But as long as you stay together, you'll get new matches and you can continue. And that for 8 hours. I mean, that's the thing. It starts here where I live on Mondays at noon and goes until 8 in the evening. I have a job, as you can see right now, so I had to interrupt that to continue working. Other people at noon obviously are working and will not even be back before 8 o'clock. So it will be very interesting to see how many people will complain about the time. But of course, people that have a lot of spare time or have holidays at the moment, where I live, we have officially have autumn holidays, but I'm self-employed, so I don't have holidays. And in this case, there might be some people that today could really play from Germany, for example. But at least from my state in Germany, where we have this break, this autumn break. But it's a time where it will be difficult for people. So I know that in the future I will not be able to do as many arenas as I did right now. You see, the timer still runs. It's another 5 hours and 37 minutes until it ends. And then the arena is over. So it's just 8 hours every Monday. And you will have to try to do the best out of it to get enough of the rewards and the arena emblems you need for the faction store. You will always get when you take part. If you lose, you still get those emblems, but you lose ranking points. So there are two different things. You will try to win because you want to get better stuff from the faction store. But even if you lose all the time, you get the currency to buy the not ranking related stuff in the faction store at least. So that's a good thing. And so on Mondays, you will have to try to get to do enough arenas to get enough of those emblems to pay 7 times 1200, because with 1200 emblems you can do the biggest exchange in the faction store, and you need to do that 7 times with only 8 hours of arenas. So you have to play 8 arena fights or something. I'm not that good at maths, but 7 times 12, 8, 9, 10 arenas. Calculate it yourself. You get 1,000 per arena. At least I did. Yeah, you always get the 10,000s. I need to do more today after I finally finished filming this. And then I need to have enough for the exchanges for the next week. So until next Monday. I don't know how much I should tell you about strategy here, but you heard it already. I, as a weaker one, was going for the freighters and only doing armadas, trying to avoid the guys from the other squad and leaving our big ones to fight them. But the most important thing for us was the coordination via Discord, via voice chat. That was a really good thing. That's why at least we won most of our battles. And that's why I'm at least close to Bronze 2 already, starting from Bronze 4 today when it all started. So that is something I really can suggest for alliances to do, because that was really, really helpful. And in the end, when the 10 minutes are over or you reach the 1,000 points, then you will be out and can either stay in the squad and start the next one right away as soon as you are matched, or you can leave the squad and take a break like I did now. And that's kind of it. While I was talking about a lot of general stuff, you saw a lot of footage from our actual fights in the arenas. And I hope for some people who didn't get the complete picture of them, this video was a help. And I hope that for people that are still not level 40, that they already get a little of an idea what's waiting for them in the future. And if you have any questions, please especially use Discord for that. There, I'm happy to answer questions on the arena, because that's for some people is a little bit more complicated. And of course, there's the good thing, especially that we have a Discord channel where we can discuss that. And if you have anything to add to what I said, it was really hard to make this video without seeing it myself, and so some of the things while I was talking. So I hope everything worked out as I was planning. And if you want to see another video, there's still the next one right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.